the argument right now is Giannis Antetokounmpo the number one player in the league now, and being a foreign person. So I throw it back at you because you're supposed to introduce it, but I felt a good way to segue.
It's cool.
Yeah, it was a good way to segue into the topic. But yeah, how you feel about the whole finals, NBA playoffs, Chris Paul folding again, 4 straight games.
I got a lot to say about that shit, bro. Let
us know.
Okay, when it comes to the whole thing with Chris Paul.
Okay.
Chris Paul, I understand the situation that he's in. I didn't expect him to be able to put it off this far. I was surprised. And I thought that maybe since he got that far, Devin Booker will be able to help him seal the deal, but he's just not at that point in time in his career yet. So, and they ran up against Giannis. This whole time I was slighting Giannis. I wasn't treating Giannis fairly, but I gotta say that boy, he's legit.
He's and when legit, you come right?
he legit. Is he the best player in the league? I don't know.
You're not ready to say that. You're not ready.
I don't know if I'm ready to say that because KD 5, but when it comes down to it, it's skill versus just like dominance, just
determination. Wanting to be the best. I get you on that because KD got all the skills in the world. You feel me? He got skills Giannis don't have. Yeah. But on the other end, Giannis got skills KD don't have. You feel me? That best player for me, best player in the league, always go like to preference. At the end of the day, that's like it's not really a factual like something you can base off facts. It's all gonna be opinion. Because you can look at the numbers, all right, this person averaged this many points, assists, this person averaged this many rebounds, but at the end of the day, it's what you like. Like if you was a coach, it's about, who would you want on your team, at the end of the day. And some people, like you say, some people might go KD, some people say Luka, some people still say Bron. I always been a Giannis fan. So I'm happy. Like all my homeboys know on 2K, if I'm not playing with Bron, I'm playing with the Bucks, you feel me, with Giannis. So I was happy with that boy. Yeah, I'm happy that boy got his ring, you feel me? And like just to work hard for it, you feel me? They still got a big 3 because they got an elite defender, which is Drew Holiday. He an all-star. They got Middleton gonna get you buckets, you feel me? And Giannis gonna be him. And like I feel like he the next Shaq of this era. Like not in size and stature, but just in dominance, you feel me? He gonna dominate the game at every aspect. Both sides of the floor, offense, defense. No matter if he can't shoot free throws, bro, or shoot a jump shot. Shaq's gonna do none of that. And that boy averaged 30 in the playoffs, every playoffs, 13, 14, 15 rebounds. And you gotta stop it, bro. Like, and on the Chris Paul side, like you said, I knew he wasn't gonna be able to finish the deal by himself because like how old and injury prone he is. But like you said, Devin Booker was supposed to be that young guy, like how D Wade was for Shaq. You feel me? Come in and score 40 a game for 4 straight games, and we win. You feel me? But he's still young. He like his 4th, 5th year. You feel me?
He early in the game.
First playoff run. You feel me? Like it's dope to go to your last. Go to NFL Finals, your first playoff run. Everybody can't be Magic. You feel me? They first rookie year.
That's the thing, bro. It's crazy because all the stories we used to read. I remember elementary school when they remember they used to give us that 30 minutes to read a book. They got always grabbing a sports book and reading somebody's autobiography, bro. So I read Magic shit and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? So you get these damn mythical stories about how this nigga came in the league running shit, and you thinking like, okay, this is what you gotta do. You gotta do this. If you're not doing this, you ain't cutting it. You're not living up to the hype. So even when it came to Bron, it was something. That's why a lot of people thought D Wade was gonna go crazy because what 34th year got a ring.
He went ring. You feel me? With Shaq, they were like 33 or 4 years into that with Shaq, and they got a ring. You feel me? So they always, like you say, and D Wade got slighted a few. You feel me? I feel like that year Bron won the MVP with Miami. A lot of people felt that Wade should have won it that year. So I feel like a lot of people don't get the just credit due, but real basketball fans and their peers, I know their peers always big the people up that need to be bigged up. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. That's what athletes, creatives, that's what they really, they love their fans. But the biggest thing they love is when, somebody in their field who is great at it.
Peer love.
Yeah, when somebody's great in that field, they love to hear, all right, like when people in with my fashion thing with fellow player, when I say, yeah, bro, I see what you're doing, I love it. and they be into the fashion world too. It'd be like, okay, I see what I'm doing the right thing. You feel me? But fans, they don't know what it takes most of the time to get where you're going. So they just looking at the stuff that they see once you put it out into the world. But the actual peers understand the hard work you got to put in to actually get there. So that's what the main thing with these athletes. They be ready to their peers. Like even with Giannis, Kobe was like next up championship.
Championship.
Kobe, right?
That shit was lit, right? I love all these stories, bro. One thing about Kobe, once he stepped off that court, he did something else that I feel like Mike didn't do when it came to showing the love to the other players.
Yeah, he became a human, bro. I feel like Kobe. When he was playing, bro, he had to be that mad scientist, bro. That person that going to the lab, I ain't worrying about nothing. He sacrificed his family, time with his wife, time with his kids. You feel me? So that was sad when he passed away with his daughter. You feel me? Because you can tell like he was just trying to make up for all the time that he lost.
Yeah, man.
Playing the game he loved, and creating a lifestyle for his family.
That should have sacrificed, man.
It's a sacrifice to get to where you're trying to go. So. Yeah, man. Kobe did a lot. I love the person he became because he had a lot of relationships with the younger kids like Booker, Tatum. A lot of relationships he built before he was able to pass. And Jordan, he really wasn't doing that. You didn't hear the stories like, LeBron working with Jordan and Jordan giving him pointers, or
he's too competitive. He don't want nobody coming for his legacy.
Yeah,
he's too competitive. I love Jordan, but that competitive nature that he don't even want nobody to come touch that shit.
And they say I've been seeing people saying like, has Giannis done enough in this time frame to be compared to somebody like Jordan? I feel like not yet, but he did accomplish a lot. He got 2 MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year. That boy been in the league like 6 years. He got 5 all NBA teams, or like 5 what's the name too? All-Star appearances. You feel me? He did a lot, and an NBA championship, Finals MVP. But Jordan and LeBron, bro, they so big that it's more than just accomplishes on the court. That get you to that great player level. You feel me? Like even KD, we don't like the argument always. We don't ever throw KD into that greatest player of all time. You feel me? Nah. He's great. Even when he beat LeBron,
he's a monster. He's a monster, but it's levels to this shit. But one last thing before we move on to the next topic. When it comes going back to CP3, I'm all my homies know I'm a huge Russell Westbrook fan, bro. And they be shitting on Westbrook, and I understand why. But point guards that are the leaders of their team, it's tough for them to win. It's just tough for them to win. If your point guard, a small point guard, the best player on your team, it's very rarely that you'll win the championship. The only time you may win is when you have some asterisks, like goddamn Steph Curry when they won again when LeBron's whole team was hurt. Other than that, it's tough for that. It's tough for the smallest player on the court to be the closer and get those closeout buckets. More likely you need to win to score.
Yeah, because especially in the playoffs, bro, you gotta think about it. You get more fouls. They letting you be more physical. Like all that, you got to be a big dude to be able to go in there and take those hits, man. Even from other guards, like guards are 6'7". Luka 6'7", bro, 6'8" at point guard. Even Ben Simmons, at 6'11". You feel me? So you got to be able to body up. Like even Trae Young, he did all he could do in the playoffs, but he still, like you say, came up short. He ain't have enough. He not big enough, man.
The only type of team that Westbrook could win on, it would be a defensive monster team.
And some people got to shoot because that nigga can't shoot.
They got to shoot.
They got to shoot. Defense, you need 3 and D. 3 and D guys.
They got to get out. They got that whoop your ass transition and lock shit up. That bitch can't shoot for shit. But I love that nigga, man.
Yeah, I love Westbrook, bro. Like Westbrook, he I like him too, bro. I like him. He creative. You feel me? He be on this fashion tip. And just he himself, you feel me? Other than basketball, bro, I love him because he himself, like, he ain't gonna let nothing happen. He gonna snap, you feel me? Or some reporter talk crazy to him. So I love when athletes don't conform, and give you one thing off camera and give you something else on camera. You feel me? I love when they neutral like that, Brody.
I think I fuck with him because he a football type player. He give me a football type vibe.
Yeah, he do.
Man, that nigga play safety, bro.
Coming down here, he'll be Sean Taylor. I don't know how fast he is. In football terms, but
basketball, that boy be moving. He be moving, man.